All right, so go ahead and hit got it. Just to recognize that we are recording. And welcome to November's Healthy Living Revolution call. My name is Adam Castor. My wife and I are a team, a Juice Plus team. We've been in the business for 6 years now, and we hold this call every month because we love to gather together and share what we have come to know when it comes to health and wellness, and just to share really what we've come to know when it comes to making better choices and making simple changes. Juice Plus being one of those simple changes that has greatly impacted every speaker that you will hear tonight in a powerful and profound way. Welcome. This is the men's edition. We don't do it often. So everyone tonight, you will hear, just the guys on our team. They are plenty. There are many guys on our team, and we've chosen a few to share stories tonight. So what is the Healthy Living Revolution all about? We start at square one, and before we start this call, I need to remind everybody on this line, okay, of your great worth and value as people. All right, the person that invited you and welcomed you to this call cares a great deal about you and truly wants to help you with what we are about to share. So at one point or another, every host on this call decided that they were sick and tired of being sick and tired. We have all chosen a better way that we like to call the Healthy Living Revolution. What I love about this community and this culture is that it is not about making large changes overnight, right? We're not moving mountains, but instead focusing upon small changes that will become healthy habits that last over longer periods of time. Okay, so we have all made a choice to live against the grain and to take healthy back. Okay, so we thank you for joining us tonight to learn just a little bit more about what it is we do with the Juice Plus company, this 50-year-old company that is tried and true with a record that is spotless, that we're so proud to be a part of. And stories are powerful. We love to share where we have been, where we are going, where we've come from, right? Because in that story, it's so telling and it tells us so much. So I do want to start with our first story for my good friend Lee, who I came to know through the Juice Plus company. So Lee, go ahead and unmute and share your product and business story with us. How did you come to find the Juice Plus product and company?
So about 9 months ago, Michael got his blood work results, and it wasn't too very good. So he joined the Juice Plus company. He actually introduced me to the Juice Plus company about 9 months ago, as I said, and did a little bit of research and basically watched some videos. I also decided to, okay, since I've got some health issues with all the autoimmune diseases, since I've got 2 autoimmune diseases, why not? I have to do something to get myself back in order. So I also wound up with a lot of kidney stone issues, and I'm also working on that now. And I'm completely kidney stone free now, which is amazing. That took years worth of time to get myself kidney stone free. So basically, I'm getting myself on track, and basically, my finances are also another thing that benefits from this company. So it's not only just being $52. You not only just invested $52, but you also wind up getting that back and more with this company, which is even better because this company is definitely full of energy, and it helps in tons of different ways. So basically, a lot of that comes down, made sense to me to go ahead and jump into the company. And if you're looking at this situation, with all my health issues. Lately, my levels are amazing now. I'm actually possibly coming off of 2 medications now that my energy level's going up and my cholesterol's come down. My blood pressure's now within line. My doctor's impressed. Basically, it definitely has taken me to a whole brand new level. I haven't been this healthy in a sense since I was about 16 years old. And this company has done a world of good with me. And I'm taking the medication and I'm pretty much getting ready to come off of those medications thanks to Juice Plus. This company has done some amazing work for me.
Wow, Lee, that, like I said, I love stories, because this is what we call the ripple effect. You know, our good friend Tom, who you will hear from in just a few minutes, he talked to his good friend Nate, and Nate talked to his good friend Michael, and Michael talked to his good friend Lee, who would have never heard of Juice Plus if that had all not happened. So thank you so much for sharing your story, Lee. So we're talking and talking and talking. What is Juice Plus? What I'd like to do next is watch just a short video to introduce what this product is and what we're talking about, because it's not juice. All right, don't get that out of your head. It is not juice at all. This is not what we're talking about. It's something a whole lot simpler. Well,
we all know how important it is to maintain a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle. But for many of us, getting the nutrition we need is harder than ever. That's why we created Juice Plus. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition made from fruits, vegetables, seeds, and other plant-based ingredients. It helps you bridge the gap between what you should eat and what you do eat. Juice Plus makes healthy living easier and jumpstarts your journey to better health so you can get more out of life. Our 4 capsule blends are packed with whole food nutrition from over 33 plant-based ingredients, conveniently packaged and chosen to be as close to nature as possible. They're also vegan and gluten-free, designed for any lifestyle. Our fruit blend gives you the variety of a farmer's market with just one quick addition to your daily routine. Our vegetable blend helps you feel confident that you're giving your body the nutrition it needs. Our berry blend is always in season, giving you the boost you need from a variety of berries and other plant-based ingredients any time of year. And our vegan omega blend rounds out your routine with 5 plant-based omega fatty acids that skips the fish and goes straight to the algae for the true source of omega-3. When taken together, our blends can conveniently help build a solid nutritional foundation for a healthier lifestyle. How do we pack all these nutrients into convenient-to-use capsules? Our Juice Plus products start where all great nutrition begins, fresh on the farm. Our fruit, vegetables, berries, seeds, and algae are all sourced with great pride under the highest standards in order to provide the finest quality plant ingredients. Our unique farm-to-capsule processes bring that goodness into our Juice Plus blends while protecting those valuable nutrients inside. Our strict quality control measures deliver great whole food nutrition in our convenient capsules. And Juice Plus has supported independent clinical research by leading academic experts for more than 25 years, which leads to the enormous peace of mind packed in our capsules. Let's face it, it's hard to get enough of the good stuff. With Juice Plus, the journey to a healthier lifestyle doesn't have to be complicated, and we help you keep it simple. When you add Juice Plus to your routine, you get more of the nutrition you need so you can get more out of life. Let the good from within inspire a new you. Jumpstart your journey to better health today with Juice Plus.
Wow, I love that, because it what it does is it introduces us to the trunk of the tree, the foundation of our very simple product line. Okay, what you saw there was our 4 different blends of capsules: fruits, vegetables, berries, and our omega blend. Okay, this is what we call our quad. This is truly the core, and where the revolution starts. Okay, and the fruits, vegetables, and berries also come in a chewable form. So the Juice Plus capsules and chewables are really the foundation that results in a lifetime of good, healthy habits. It's also important that we introduce our complete line of products, which are awesome. Our Juice Plus complete shakes and bars have the mission of giving people a source of whole food nutrition while they are on the go, while they are busy, while they are running, okay, from one thing to another. That is the mission of the complete line. And we also have our Tower Garden, which we will talk about more later. And I do want to give a little shout out to our newest product, which is not available to customers yet. It will be available in December. Our Perform shake. Okay, it is a higher protein shake with the one goal of supplying a high protein content either before or after workout. Okay, so it serves as a pre or post workout shake. That is its purpose, and it is awesome. Okay, so again, that's available to partners, so us now. So we get to try it a little early, and it's available to customers in December. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. And so so at this point, we have introduced and kind of talked a little about the body of products, right? But some people that get into and start these products, they really want a structure. They want something to guide them, and their goal is to get healthy fast and to lose weight and make really strong changes in their lifestyle and in their diet. And that is where the Shred 10 comes into play. The Shred 10 is a powerful tool, which, not a diet, it focuses instead upon creating healthy habits that last for long periods of time. Okay? This is a 10-day period of detox to allow the body to reset and begin to function as it truly is meant to. All right. But, I've been shredding since I've, started pretty much every month 6 years ago. I love the monthly reset. It's just 10 days. You can do anything for 10 days, but don't just take my word on this. Okay. Let's listen to another powerful story, product and business story, specifically focusing on how the Shred 10 has really been a huge help. So I'm going to ask Tom to unmute the line and share his story.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Tom Lelio. My wife and I are partners with the Juice Plus company, and it's been such a pleasure all these years being a part of it. One of the things I love about the Juice Plus has been the healthy living revolution and the Shred 10 program that we're in, because it really combines not only the products of the company, but also the mission of the company, and that is to inspire healthy living. It gives that structure of exactly what you're looking for and how to do that. And not just a roadmap, but a community behind you that is supporting you all along the way. So when you're engaged in a healthy living revolution, Shred 10, it's not just here's what you do and here's how you do it. Take your Juice Plus products to bridge those nutritional gaps. Here's a roadmap of foods that are recommended for your body to perform at its optimal levels. And that's just whole food nutrition. Like, it's really not super difficult. It's very, very simple. It's whole food nutrition. Eat whole foods basically, but you get the community behind it, and that's where people really see a lot of success with it. My story with the Juice Plus company began, a few years back, and it made sense to me because it was bridging the nutritional gaps. And what I love about the Juice Plus product and the business is that it really is fit for seasons in people's lives. And so I've been through a lot of different seasons. I've been a college athlete. Out of college, I became a youth minister. And so I had the youth minister diet of pizza, soda, and chips while I was at work, and coming home and polishing off my kids' chicken nuggets because we had a lot of kids at the time. We still do. From being a youth minister and a college athlete, then I moved into being a personal trainer. And so fitness and health and nutrition was really important to me. after that, by the time things started to settle down, here I am with 5 children. So I'm a dad of 5 kids, and that dad bod has always been around since we started having kids. So there's seasons where the dad bod is in full effect, and there's seasons where I feel more like my personal training days. Now I work a 9-to-5 job. I'm not in youth ministry anymore. I'm in sales as a 9-to-5 job guy, and I do CrossFit every day. And I'm not the RX CrossFit athlete, that I used to be. I'm not no Matt Frazier, for those of you who know CrossFit. I'm a recreational CrossFitter. I get up early in the morning. I do my workout, and Juice Plus bridges the gaps no matter what I'm doing it, and no matter where I am. So, when I'm in a season of a shred 10 and I'm eating well, Juice Plus is bridging my gaps. When I'm on the road, working a lot, or I'm just busy with my kids and busy with family life, Juice Plus is filling the gaps. And for me, throughout the years, I've noticed when I'm taking my Juice Plus regularly, my energy is increased. My recovery from workouts is better. My immune health overall is just better when I'm taking Juice Plus. And that's no magic. That's not because Juice Plus is a magic pill. It's just because it's fruits and vegetables. It's literally just the whole food that we miss on a daily, consistent basis. I look at my kids and how much it's helped them and their health. And it really just comes down to, it bridges the gaps in those different seasons that we have in our life. So, what I love about the Shred 10 is it comes down to this. If you want things to change with your health, then you need to change. You need to make a change. And the Shred 10 is that change that you can do, because it's easy, it's accessible, and most importantly, you have a community behind you cheering you on and helping you succeed with your health goals. That's what I love about the Shred 10 and what it's done for me over the past few years.
Woo, love that. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you so much, and just sharing. Yeah, we all have ups and downs, right? We all have seasons. I absolutely love that. And Juice Plus fits into every season. That's so true. That's so true. And let's be real, some months the shred is way better than others. Some month it's just trash, and it's day 3 and we're like, all right, I'll try next month, so every month is a new season, and the shred will always be there when we're ready to pick it up again. So I talked about the Tower Garden earlier, and when we talk about the Tower Garden, you cannot just talk about the Tower Garden with words. I need to show you a Tower Garden. This is a vertical aeroponic growing system, and you can grow up to a ½ acre of produce literally in the corner of your kitchen, or outside, or in the living room, or in the basement, or pretty much wherever you want to grow, you can grow. We have 2 right in the corner of the kitchen, as close to the kitchen table as they possibly can be. Okay, so we're taking fresh produce to a whole new level. Okay, so let's take a minute. This is just a short video showing one of our Tower Garden models, the Tower Garden Home. Awesome. So just to get that visual is so powerful. And what I will say, in addition to the Tower Garden, is it pays itself off very quickly. As you can see, the amount of produce you're able to grow is priceless, because I know exactly where that produce is coming from. I know where it's been from seed to table the entire time. Okay, it's been in front of my face. Okay, I've watched it grow. My kids have helped me plant the seeds. Okay, they've been an active part of it. That's priceless. You can't put a price on that. Okay, and Tower Gardens is in schools. That's a whole other call. That's a whole other conversation. Every school should have a tower garden as a teaching and learning tool because they are amazing. And we have curriculum written for every grade level. Okay, Common Core curriculum written for every grade level to go with the tower. So I'm excited about that. I love that. We've covered quite a bit tonight. And I really want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this awesome call. Before we go though, it's important that we share about a community, okay, that has truly changed our lives. We cannot have an event, we cannot have a call without talking about this community, this business, this company with a heart. All right. So again, I'm going to pull in one more story, a powerful story. One of my best friends that, again, I met all these amazing people through the Juice Plus company, right? Well, except Tom, I knew him before, but pretty much everyone else I met through the Juice Plus company, and Nate is one of those people, and he's going to share just his very strong and powerful story around the business and this community. So Nate, go ahead, brother.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. All right, so my story actually goes back to when I was about 12 years old. I was the type of person, I had a new dream every week. Every single week, new dream of what I was going to be. I went through all sorts of different things. But this particular moment that we're speaking of, my dream was to be a country music star. And I had written myself a song. Now, 12-year-old, I played the recorder. That was about as good as it got, not much else. So I grabbed my mom and said, Mom, I need you to figure out what in the world I'm going to sing. You write the music for me. So I have like sheet music for this song I wrote. Okay. So we go and I'm singing and she's picking out keys and we're working on it. And we got through most of the song, decided to take a break, and her heart was in a good place. She was coming from a good place. And she very gently and very lovingly tried to explain to me. She said, Nate, I don't think you're going to make it as a country singer. I was like, well, why not? She said, because you can't sing, which at the time was very true. So, and she was coming from a good place. What she didn't know and what I wasn't aware of at the time was that I took that in a particular way. I took that, I thought I was fine, but I took that to mean something about me. I let it mean I'm not worth taking a chance on unless I know I'm going to succeed. Unless I know success is guaranteed, I'm not worth taking a chance on. And so, we go through life, and that was fun, just sort of live that way. And it was what it was until I got married. Now, when people get married, they have dreams and aspirations, that we want to go visit places and see people. And you want to do things like have a car, house, the basics. And as a church worker, my wife and I looked at each other. And we looked at our income and we said, none of these are going to work. Like, we can put food on the table. We have a place to live, but all those dreams and aspirations, not with a church worker salary, it's not going to happen. And at this point, then I went into full on mode of like, I got to change something. Like, I knew something had to change. I couldn't wait for a tax return. I couldn't wait for the Democrats or the Republicans to be in power. I couldn't wait for the taxes to go lower. Like, if it was going to change, it was going to have to be me that changed. Somehow I was going to have to fix this if we were going to ever chase any of those things. And so I went into this big quest of trying different things. And this was important because at this moment, this time when I was doing these things, this is where my philosophy of I'm not worth taking a chance on unless I know I will succeed, and our desire to have dreams and aspirations, they clashed violently. Because I tried all sorts of things. I tried blogging. I tried gym ownership for 24 hours and decided very quickly that was not going to work. I tried blogging again because I'm a millennial and I'm supposed to be good at that. Then I tried drop shipping. I tried making my own kitty litter because I was frustrated with my cats and said it's going to be organic, it's going to block the smell, and it's not going to track. Every single one of these ideas, there was nothing wrong with any of these ideas. I totally had the skill set for every single one of these ideas. What stopped me is I didn't know that I would succeed. And I looked at the price tag and the amount of money needed to start these things. And I said, I'm not worth it. I'm not worth that chance because I don't know that I'm going to succeed. So I'm not worth that chance. Until we said yes to Juice Plus. When I finally said yes to Juice Plus, it was $50 to get started. And it was in health and wellness, which is something I was excited about. And it was something that I felt that we could do. And for the first time since I was 12 years old, I looked at a price tag and said, I'm worth that risk. I'm worth that chance. And we dove in. And it didn't happen overnight. It took time. But we started seeing the changes. We started being able to say yes to things like, hey, let's go out to eat tonight because Juice Plus did well. We can do that. And we started saying like, well, let's put a little extra in savings because we can do that. And we just started seeing these changes in our lifestyle. Not that we were like, Bill Gates or anything crazy like that, but just some of those dreams and aspirations that we said, well, maybe we can't do them. We started pouring them out and saying, well, maybe we can. Maybe we have a chance now. And so through this business, not only did I put aside that poor philosophy, I found a mission for my life. And that mission came out to be helping people to understand that they are loved, created, intentional, and unique, and that gives them infinite value and worth, and nothing in this world can change that. And it's a powerful message that I've had the privilege and honor to share for quite a while now, and it just so happens one of the ways I do it is by sharing fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I'm excited to be able to share that with you today. So thank you, Adam, and I'll pass it back to you.
Woo! Always love hearing your story. I can never hear it enough. Thank you so much, Nate, for sharing. I think you could still make it as a country star. To be 100% honest and straightforward, you grow your hair out, you kind of resemble Thomas Rhett. No, like picture it, everyone. Just picture it. Just picture it for a minute. Full beard, a little bit longer hair. Thomas Rhett, okay? If you don't know him, look him up. All right. Focus, Adam. Focus. All right. So everyone that has shared tonight made a choice at one point or another, right? This is what we heard in the stories tonight. A choice to dream again. A choice to say yes to their children more, right? A choice not to keep what we have found a secret. A choice to change lives. That's what this business does. That's what this product does. Being a part of this wonderful Juice Plus company is the greatest gift of all. All right. You've heard Nate, you've heard us all, but again, don't just take our word for it. There are voices all around the world speaking the same language, saying the same thing about this amazing company. So our last video, let's just listen to these other voices real quick from all around the world who truly share this same passion for helping others that we do.
I love that I get to help people get healthy.
What I love about the Juice Plus business model is the simplicity.
I love that we just don't sell products to people, but we inspire healthy living.
What I love most about Juice Plus is that I'm associated with a company that has products that are science-based.
And let's be honest, Juice Plus is the top quality product.
The product is absolutely incredible. Top of the top, most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the entire world.
Juice Plus allowed me to transform totally from the shy little girl into entrepreneurial and independent woman I am proud to be today.
This business really attracts great people. People who want to be healthy and people that want to live their life to the fullest. Those are my kind of people.
Everything is about community. Everything is about being authentic and living all these values that the company shares with others.
This community has shown up for me, has surrounded me in love, has given me purpose, passion.
This has given me an opportunity to really help people on a bigger scale, to really impact people on a positive level.
Ispirare le persone a migliorare il proprio stile di vita, ispirare le persone a raggiungere i propri sogni.
Mais vraiment la liberté, je me sens libre de faire ce que je veux, quand je veux, avec qui je veux. Je profite des personnes que j'aime.
No dependo de un jefe, No depende de una persona que me marque objetivos y no dependo de una persona que decida cuánto vale mi tiempo.
Deswegen bin ich unglaublich stolz, ein Teil der Juice Plus Family.
What can I say? Juice Plus heeft ons leven echt wel veranderd.
It's an amazing thing to be part of, and I just feel really excited for the future.
I love this company. I love the products. I love the mission. I love the industry.
Thank you for the privilege of being in this amazing company. Thank you, Juice Plus.
All right. And as I was watching the video, Victoria, if you saw her at our international conference we were just at, she spoke quite a bit on main stage, and I believe she just made national marketing director, top position in the company, and was recognized at conference. So that's really, really exciting. So worldwide, speaking the same language, this is the Juice Plus company and the healthy living revolution. So where do we go from here? As we wrap up this call, there are a few different places where you can choose to go and where you can choose to get started. The first is this: you can just be a customer of the person who invited you to this call or shared this recording with you, and that's great. The company does everything for us. We just get to care and share. All right. My family, which I have 7 kids, I haven't mentioned that before on this call. My family eats the Trio blend, the Omegas, and at least 1 complete scoop each day. All right. And of course, we have our towers in the corner. So, the Trio and Omegas and complete, that's really where I would recommend starting. But the person who invited you, they will work with you to decide what makes the most sense for your needs. We can take your order this evening or tomorrow. It will take just a couple minutes. It's very, very simple. The second is you can choose to be a Healthy Family Starts customer and sponsor a child in your life to get the fruits and veggies free for up to 4 years. Yes, free for 1 child with an adult order. And all you need to provide when you place that order is the child's name and birth date. Or number 3, saving the best for last, if you are already thinking of just 2 or 3 people in your life that you could share this with and that it would make sense to them, you can choose to join us. Not just the healthy living revolution, but join us in the freedom revolution as well. By investing, as Lee mentioned at the beginning, just $52 a year, you can immediately activate a second stream of income for you and your family. This is a path of freedom because every day you decide when you work, and every month you decide your own paycheck. You get paid in direct correlation to how many people that you help each month. That is why we all said yes to this 50-year-old company with a heart. So think about which of those 3 options makes the most sense to you to move forward on. The person who invited you to this call will be reaching out, and they can help you decide what the best starting point is for you. So just to end, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the 3 guys who shared their stories tonight. Phenomenal job. And now I am going to stop our recording.